Welcome, everyone. And today we are going to take a deep dive into one of the most significant pieces of the legislation in the digital age, the EU AI Act. This isn't just another piece of tech regulation, it is the world's first comprehensive legal framework specifically designed for artificial intelligence. Over the next few minutes, we will peel back the layers of this groundbreaking law, understanding its purpose, its key provisions, its staggering implementation, and its far reaching implications for businesses and individuals alike. Let us start with the question why? Why did the European Union feel the need to create such a sweeping law for AI? The answer lies in a desire to strike a delicate balance. On one hand, AI offers immense potential from revolutionizing the healthcare, transportation to boosting economic growth and addressing societal challenges. On the other hand, it poses significant risk, concerns about privacy, discrimination, transparency, safety, and even threat to fundamental rights. The EU's core objective with the AI Act is to foster trustworthy and human centric AI, ensuring that its development and deployment aligns with the European values. Now, this wasn't a sudden decision. The journey to the AI Act began years ago with extensive discussions, white paper, and consultation across the stakeholders. The European Commission proposed the initial framework in April 2021, and after rigorous debate and amendments by the European Parliament and Council, it was finally approved in May 2024 and officially entered into the force on August 1st, 2024. This makes it truly landmark achievement in global AI governance. Now let's get into the heart of this act. Its key provisions. The EU AI Act adapts a risk-based approach, categorizing AI systems into four distinct levels with obligation increasing proportionately to the level of the risk. This is crucial aspect to understand, and at the top of the pyramid we have unacceptable risk AI system. These are AI systems considered a clear threat to people's safety, livelihood, and fundamental rights. And the message is clear. These are banned outright. Examples include social scoring by public or private sectors or private actors, real-time remote biometrics identification in public spaces for law enforcement purposes, um, within limited expectations, and AI that manipulates human behavior in a way that is harmful. The goal has to prevent AI from being used in ways that are fundamentally incompatible with the democratic value and the human rights. Next, we have the high risk AI system. This is where the bulk of the regulatory burden lies. High risk AI systems are those that can pose serious risk to health, safety, or fundamental rights. The Act provides a detailed list of such systems, including AI used in critical infrastructure, education, employment, law enforcement, migration, and administration of justice. For these high risk systems, the obligations are stringent. Providers, things like people like who develop or place the AI systems on the market must implement robust risk management systems, ensure high quality data governance to minimize bias, maintain detailed technical documentation, enable human oversight, and ensure high level of robustness, accuracy, and cybersecurity. Users, or another word for the users is deployers, uh, of these systems also have obligations such as ensuring the system is used in accordance with the provider's instructions and within the legal boundaries. Perhaps most important, high risk AI system will require a conformity assessment before they can be placed on the market, sometimes even involving third party assessments, similar to the CE marketing or other products in the European Union. Below risk, below high risk, we find limited risk AI systems. These systems typically have transparency obligations. The act mandate that users be informed when they are interacting with an AI system, such as a chatbot, so that they can make an informed decision. Similarly, providers of the generative AI must ensure that AI generated content is identifiable. Think of deepfakes. The act requires clear labeling to prevent deception. Finally, at the bottom are the minimal or no risk AI systems. The vast majority of AI applications, such as spam filters or AI powered video games, fall into this category. These systems are largely unregulated under the AI Act, though existing legislation like data protection laws still applies. The idea is to avoid stifling innovation in areas where risks are negligible. A significant addition during the legislative process was the inclusion of provision for general purpose AI (GPAI), and particularly large generative AI models like those powering ChatGPT. These models, due to their broad capabilities and potential to be integrated into many high-risk applications, face specific transparency requirement. High impact GPAI models, those with advanced capabilities, could pose systemic risk, will be subject to even more stringent obligations, including risk assessment and incident reporting. So, when does all this come into effect? The implementation of the EU AI Act is staggered. While it is officially already entered into the force on August 1st, 2024, different provisions have different applications and different dates to give business time to adapt. Prohibited AI systems are among the first to be impacted, with a 6 months deadline from entry into the force, meaning they become applicable around February 2025. Rules concerning general purpose AI, which is GPAI model, becoming applicable around August 2025, 12 months after the entry into the force. The broader obligation for most high-risk AI system will apply 24 months after the entry into the force, which brings us to August 2026. For some specific high-risk AI systems that are safety components of products already regulated by EU laws, such as medical devices or vehicles, the deadline extended to 36 months, placing their full application around August 2027. This staggered approach is pragmatic move, acknowledging the complexity of the compliance, especially for high-risk systems. Businesses are strongly advised to begin auditing their AI systems now, categorizing them and identifying potential compliance gaps. The penalties for non-compliance are substantial, ranging from 7.5 million euros or 1% of the global annual turnover for less severe infringements, up to 35 million or 7% of the global annual turnover for using prohibited AI systems. The EU AI Act is a global first, and as such, it is said to have significant impact not just within the EU but across the world. Its Brussels effect is anticipated, meaning companies operating globally will likely adapt their AI practices to meet the EU high standards if they want to access the lucrative European market. This could effectively set a global benchmark for ethical and trustworthy AI. While other countries like US, UK, India, and China are also developing their own approach to AI regulations, The EU's comprehensive legal binding framework stands out. The US, for example, has taken a more sector specific and voluntary approach, while China's regulation often focus on control on the content and national security. The EU AI Act, with its emphasis on the fundamental rights and a risk based classification, offers a distinct model. The future of AI regulation globally will likely see a patchwork of a different approach, but the EU AI Act will undoubtedly serve as a key reference point. Its highlights are growing globally and gaining consensus on the need to address the ethical and societal implications of AI, moving beyond purely technical considerations. So, friends, in conclusion, the EU AI Act is a bold and ambitious piece of legislation that aims to shape the future of AI. It's a testament to the EU's commitment to human-centric approach to technology. For businesses, it means a need for vigilance, proactivity, and thorough understanding of their AI landscape. For individuals, it promises greater protection and transparency in an increasingly AI driven world. The journey of implementing and adapting to this law has just begun, but its ripple effects will be felt for years to come, influencing how AI is developed, deployed, and governed worldwide. So, friends, thank you for joining me today as we have explored the fascinating world of the EU AI Act, which is the first AI Act, and therefore it is important for all the businesses and users to understand where the world is going. If you have any questions about how AI has to be used ethically, please do not hesitate to send in your comments in this comment section below. If you have any question, you could send that also. I will cover that in my next video. But for today, I like to say goodbye, only to catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.